Hello and welcome to 2022 and goal setting. I want to help you to set up goals and not only to set them up but also achieve them and not be like the 84% of people who set goals on January 1st and actually do not fulfill them or achieve them. And now you may question, why is that? Why is the success rate so low? And I tell you it's because of several reasons. One is you may not be the person who you need to be in order to achieve them. And that's a topic for a whole, new video, but we're not going to go there in detail. But I just want to let you know that if you want to achieve certain goals, you need to know yourself quite well and know what is reasonable for you. And I'm not saying don't achieve or don't aim for big goals. There also needs to be a balance. So if you're thinking of, set yourself for big dreams and big successes and all these things, yeah, it's fine, it's great, but also you need to make sure you achieve something and you make progress towards it. So how do you eat an elephant? A piece by piece, right? And so the same works for the goals. The other thing is, let's start from the very basic. Let's set up the SMART goals. What does that mean? S means specific. So if you want to achieve something, you need to know how specifically you gonna do it. How often, what time of a day, all these things, very specific. You just can't say, I'm gonna record some videos and then you record them or you don't record them. But if you say, I'm gonna record a video a week, then I'm gonna record a video a week and I can measure whether I have recorded that one video a week or not. Okay? Next one is measurable. In terms of how do you want to measure your success? How do you want to measure the progress? So you know whether or not you're on track. Achievable. Can you actually achieve it? Maybe you need to chunk it up into smaller pieces so then you can say, I have made progress. This worked, this didn't work. How can I change it? What can I do differently in order to move forward? Realistic or relevant? Is it something you can achieve? Is it realistic or the steps you're making, are they relevant to the goal you are setting? And time bound, which means can you measure how often or when do you want to achieve the goal? So that's the SMART goal, as we say. So that's the very basic. Now, we talked about why people fail, because the goals are not smart, the goals may be too big, so then people get discouraged because they're not making progress, or the goal can be too small and then it's too boring and they're not motivated to do it. Or maybe it's not aligned with who they are in the first place and they say, yeah, I can't do it. I'm not just interested. Or I don't know how to do it because that's not me, that's not who I am. Okay? And the other thing is, get an accountability partner. Because also people who have accountability partner, they achieve their goal 65% more than those who don't. And if you've got a person who you commit to, let's say you commit to your friend who you respect and who respects you, and you say, this is what I'm gonna do and this is how it's gonna work, and you agree on it and you've got the accountability partner in that person, then your chances to achieve that goal goes all the way up to 95%, which is huge. So there are multiple factors in how you set your goals. The other thing is, oftentimes, you don't need to know how to do something. You may create a vision, you know what you want to achieve, and you may not know how to achieve it. But there's a good thing to do is to say, okay, this is my goal, this is where I want to go, and part of your action steps will be figure out actually how to do it. And oftentimes what's very useful is kind of vision your goal, vision where you want to go. And I do that with my clients when I have one-on-one coaching. We go into visioning and see what is out there. And it's not just, in the 3D world. I actually go deeper to your subconscious mind and looking into what is your subconscious mind telling you about what you want and how you want it, because this is a really, really powerful thing to do. And then you work from there in terms of, steps towards where you want to be. And last but not least, celebrate your successes. It's important to acknowledge every step, every little success, every step in the progress, and celebrate, pause, look back, reevaluate, and celebrate what you've achieved. The little wins, life is full of little wins, not just the big successes, but you need to recognize when the little win comes and how to acknowledge that, because it's not healthy for you nor your brain not to do and just work all the time and achieving and going after the goal, but not making the pauses, the reflections, and the evaluations of your steps and those celebrations. So I did have to learn that too, and you know what? It just feels so much better to work on your goals when you acknowledge and celebrate your successes. And I think that would be pretty much it for now, and hopefully that's gonna help you to achieve your goals in 2022. I wish you all the best, and let's see what other week is gonna bring us. In the next video, we'll talk about values and how important those are. So if you're curious and interested and motivated, stay with me and follow me on social media, links below, and I'll see you in the next video. Have a great year.